It's 9 p.m. the night before a huge exam, and it's been a long day, you're exhausted, but you know exactly what you have to do. You run over to Redifer, grab some takeout, scarf down a quick dinner, and then you hit the books. And you're actually making progress. It's 12 o'clock, and you've gotten a decent start, but your eyes are drying out, you're getting kind of tired, so you get up to take out your contacts, and then your friend calls you. So you're talking about the econ homework for a little while. It's okay, the night's still young, it's only 12:30, and you're not quite ready to hit the books again. So you check out your Twitter, your Facebook, your Instagram, all that jazz, and watch an episode or two of your favorite TV show, maybe Modern Family. The night isn't quite so young anymore. It's 3:30 and you're exhausted, you're reading a bunch of information you can't retain, and the same question is coming to your mind. How do I stop this endless cycle of unproductive all-nighters? Well, the solution is really simple actually. All you have to do is take a pill and focus, and everyone's doing it. And these pills are little, however, they're really powerful. And for this reason, cognitive enhancing drugs are on the rise. The use of Ritalin has increased sixfold since 1990. And overall, the number of prescriptions given to children in the last couple of years has gone down, but the number of ADHD prescriptions given to children has gone up significantly. Just from 2006 to 2010 alone, there was an 83% rise in the usage of Ritalin in the US. And recently there was legislation passed allowing kids under the age of 7 to be prescribed cognitive enhancing drugs by a doctor. But it's not only the youngsters that are using these drugs, it's also kids our age, kids in college. 25% of college kids have admitted to using cognitive enhancement in some form. And why is this happening? Why is society allowing this to happen? Well, parents nowadays are a lot more focused on their work than their kids oftentimes, and if they can get their kids on a drug to, enhance their conference call and have them not distracting them anymore, they'll do that. And a lot of these parents don't know the biological implications of these drugs, and yet they're still trying to get their kids on them. Not only is bad parenting a cause for this rise, but also there's a growing divide between the upper and lower class, and the middle class is dying out. So schools in areas such as the Upper East Side of Manhattan are a lot more well-funded and have a lot more resources than schools in places such as the Bronx. And they're all held to the same standards through standardized testing. So schools have no other choice but to turn to these pills to even out the playing field. And in a recent study, socioeconomic status was a major indicator for Ritalin usage. So the poorer your family is, the more likely your kid is to be on ADHD drugs. ADHD is becoming an excuse for poor performance in inadequate schools. And it's not only hyper-competition at the primary level, it's so hard to get into college. And also, once you get into college, you're not guaranteed a job anymore. You have to have the best GPA, the best extracurriculars, and the most prestigious internships. And it's really, really hard to balance this all. So we turn towards drugs to help us balance our lifestyles. A really important question to ask yourself is this enhancement cheating? A lot of professionals and experts on the subject say no, it's not cheating at all, it's just a form of enhancement, just like coffee or sleeping or even exercise. Yet, coffee is available to everyone, and these drugs aren't, and therefore this is unfair and uneven. So if it is unfair, then why are we letting this happen? Well, our society is becoming increasingly Machiavellian, and we're valuing success over fairness. Accelerated has become the new normal. And to keep up with the growing competition, we're getting ourselves into this constant cycle of drug abuse. In Aldous Huxley's A Brave New World, he hypothesizes what can happen when a society turns to drugs to solve their problems. And the outcome isn't very good. His society becomes more or less zombies with little individuality and creativity. And although this is a fictitious example, the same could happen for us. We could become zombies in the work world with zero passion for learning and little creative drive, just a passion for excelling. And I consider this anything but brave to turn to pills to solve our problems. So next time, before a huge exam, you're struggling to study, just take the cup of coffee and try your hardest, and don't be a coward and succumb to these pills.